In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to connect to your Facebook account as well as how to sync your Facebook pages. Now, when you first log into the app, you're going to see this message here that you need to connect your Facebook account before we can get started. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click this settings button right here. Now, there's a couple things here that you're seeing that you guys will not see. Okay, so when you first get to this page, you will not see any of these fan pages. The reason I see them is because I've already connected to my Facebook account. So that's why I have pages down here, but you will not. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is click on the Facebook login button. Okay, now again, I've already made a connection to my Facebook page. So when I click login, it is simply going to just refresh and make sure that I'm logged in, and you're going to see now I see this Facebook page sync button here. And now on your very first login, if you've ever used any kind of an application that connects to Facebook, you're going to be prompted for some permission settings, okay, from Facebook. Just make sure that you accept those permissions because we're going to need all the permissions that we asked for in order for you to use all the features within SegMate, okay? So once you've done that, you'll be taken again, like I said, to this screen. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hit this Facebook page sync button, okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to go ahead and go out and grab all of your Facebook pages, and it's going to load them then in here, like you see mine right now, okay? So let's give that a second to just go ahead and sync. Now I've already brought in all my pages, so it shouldn't bring anything new. All right, so once we're all done and we're all connected, you're going to see you'll have your list here, okay? And up in here, this is where we make our selections for any active pages that we have connected, okay? So when you first connect and you first sync your pages, you will not have anything in this drop-down, okay? So what you're going to need to do is connect some of your pages. Now, what you're going to see here is we're going to give you the title of the page, your avatar, whether it's connected or not, a subscriber count and an unsubscriber count, as well as some actions, okay? So on a page that is not connected, the only action you're going to see is connect page. So we're going to go ahead and connect it. Now, as soon as I make that connection, you'll notice it has put that into my drop down here, okay? And that's how we manage each of our fan pages within SegMate, all right? So in order to manage any of your pages, you need to select it. So I could select this one. And at this point, when I'm doing any of my features, it's all connected to whichever fan page I have selected here. Now, in the case of something that is connected, your actions look a little different. You can disconnect the page. At that point, if you disconnect the page, then any bots that you have set up or any of the features that you have set up will no longer be sent to that particular page because you've disconnected it, okay, from SegMate. Now, that doesn't mean you'll lose any of your data. All your data will still remain. So if you disconnect and want to reconnect at a later time, everything will still be there for you. The same thing goes if you were to log out of Facebook. If you log out, you basically break the connection between SegMate and Facebook, you will not lose any of the data and the bots that you've created. Just simply reconnect and log back in, and everything will be there, okay? Now, the other thing you're going to see here is the refresh permissions. Now, on occasion, Facebook sometimes it breaks the connections, or there's a permission issue that happens kind of in the background. It's something you're really probably not even going to notice. But if by chance you find some of the features aren't working correctly the way that you expect them, the first thing that you can do is come in here and just refresh that permission. And what we'll do is just basically break the connection and then reconnect back to the page to make sure that it has everything recent. Now, the other thing that can happen is if you change your Facebook login, like in other words, if you update your password in Facebook, you're going to have to log out of Facebook within SegMate and then reconnect to it, okay? Because the passwords for the usernames and passwords for Facebook are used in the token that we need. So if you change it, it's going to break that connection. You're just going to need to log out and log back in. And again, in that same situation, you will not lose any data that you have previously created, okay? And that's simply how you sync your Facebook pages and connect them to SegMate. Now, if you have any questions about that, always feel free to write us, email us at support@segmateapp.com, or simply click on this little icon down here and you can send us a message that'll come right to our support desk using that icon.